What is up, my thieves den? What is up, my thieves? It is Bandit here. I hope I'm catching you guys on a good day. It is Wednesday for me here today, and it is going to be a fun video for you guys. It's mainly for your new players to Magic the Gathering. As you can see, I have one of my favorites here. His name is Anowon, the Ruin Thief. He's going to kind of be my example deck for you guys today. If you guys want to, I'm starting a new series called Command Station. And this video is going to be for those who are new kind of to the whole idea of Commander for Magic the Gathering. So he is a commander. He is a legendary creature. Those are the only creatures that can be a commander. And he provides the ability for rogues that have the name rogue in them to be played, and he adds a specific special power to them. They get a +1/+1 counter. I will explain that for you guys here shortly, just so you guys can understand. Again, this is for your newer players that maybe haven't played this game before. So for your basic rules, every player has to draw 7 cards. Red is my favorite color, so most of my sleeves I try to keep within that. My favorite deck will be in my favorite color. I have other decks that have different colors. I have this deck is a deck that I don't play very often, so I leave it in blue. It's not a deck I usually play a whole lot. It's my Boon deck, kind of a fun deck. Again, he'll be a command in the command station. Go check that video out. That'll be a later date, though. Same with Anowon. But, so you will start with 7 cards. So as you can see, 7 cards. This would be my opening hand. So, how this would work with these is you have lands, okay? So you have a basic land. This one has a black skull on it. That is your dark. So it is a swamp land. Usually that's what they do with their death symbols. That is going to be that land. Let me see if I can find maybe a different one from this deck. Here it is. And you also have island, which is your water or blue. This deck specific goes with these 2 colors. It will be based on, and that also will go for what your commander is. So as you can see, Anowon the Ruin Thief is 1 black, 1 blue, 2 colorless. So how that works is you have to have one of each. So he determines what your deck is going to be. So because he's a black and blue, you have to have black and blue lands. And so with that, we have other lands like this, that when it enters the battlefield, it enters tapped. So what that means is it has to go sideways. So when you play something, it taps. Which means until the next turn, you can't play it anymore. So this one is, if you tap it, you can add a blue. So you would line it up with your blues over here. And we'll add what we call a artifact. This one adds colorless to your hand. So we'll put that over here because that would be considered an artifact. So how you would do this, okay? Obviously, this is not how I would have drawn. Usually, I don't get this kind of hand when I play, which is kind of unfortunate because it's actually a really good hand. You would go, and we'll say, 5 turns, 4 turns, 3 turns, whatever, has gone through. We're going on to our 4th turn. If anything is tapped, so we'll say we just played this. This has been played couple rounds ago. We just played this last turn. Before you draw, you have to tap, which would mean this is now playable. So now it goes vertical with everything else. You would draw a card and be able to pull it. So I pulled a sorcery. I'll show you how to play these later on. And you get to choose to, say you just pulled a creature. Obviously, that's the creature that we didn't. We actually pulled one earlier. We're just going, purely off of illustration on how to play this. Got a water on the field. You would tap it, go sideways, you get to play this guy, Ruin Crab. We'll see he gets to go on the field. Sorry about the glare. I will fix that in later videos, hopefully. I apologize ahead of time on that. But you get to play your Ruin Crab. Hello, Dual Cats. For those who don't know, I have 4 Dual Cats. That is Dual Cat number. I'm not even sure. Each of them change numbers every day. Can you not mess with my deck here, buddy? You can come on over here. But yeah, where was that? Ruin Crab. So say you get to play him. He enters the field. Now you have a creature on the field. So how these guys work is you have their attack and their defense. So if you've watched Casual Duelist, you know in Yu-Gi-Oh! They have the same kind of thing, but their numbers are a little bit higher. He has 0 attack and 3 defense. So he can't really attack. He's not very strong for that. He's only defense. So he's going to just kind of sit on the field. We're going to say, just for kicks, just because I don't have a lot of battery left for this video, we're going to tap a water, we're going to tap a skull, and we're going to tap our soul ring. We get to bring Anowon out on the field. So you've now used all your lands. So if Anowon's out and you have Ruin Crab, obviously you can't do anything with him because he's not a rogue. But we're going to say you get to play our Enigma Thief. Now, he's a 5/5. With that, with him being a rogue, other rogues you get and you control get a +1/+1 with him on the field. So that means he now becomes a 6/6. So it's really good to have him out on the field. And it makes life a whole lot easier. You also have what we call sorceries. They are our spell cards or our spells that you get to use in this game. You have other artifact equipment that you can attach to creatures that give them special abilities, stuff like that. Commander is very skill-based. You get 40 life per game, and you can also take commander damage. The commander damage, depending on the house rule, usually you only can take 15 commander damage, and you're dead. You're done. So that's if your commander... If you get hit with somebody else's commander 15 times, or you're taken down by 15 damage by the commander, that's kind of how that works. But yeah, Commander, not a difficult game. Really fun, really easy to explain. It's an enjoyable game to play. It's definitely easier if you have multiple people. Upwards of about 3 to 4 players, it's a lot more enjoyable. Playing one-on-one, it can be done a little bit harder though, because sometimes, depending on the card, it's a little more difficult to play it. As you guys will find out later on, this is what I call a intermediate deck, because it just takes a little bit more skill to play this kind of deck. It's a lot of fun though. If you want more deck suggestions, or you're wanting to learn kind of what plays best for what, if you're a beginner, intermediate, expert, whatever, go check out my videos that I will be posting later called Command Stations. I will have a personal rating of where the deck lies, on if it's easier to start with or harder to start with. But go check those videos out when they do post. I hope you guys have a great day. If you guys need more explanation on how Commander works, let me know down in the comments. I just gave a brief summary of kind of how it plays. Like I said, Commander, you start with 40 life, 100 card deck. You have to have several lands so you can play all your cards. But guys, that's going to do it for me here at the Den. Like I say, if you guys want to check out more of my videos, be on the lookout for those. Have your notifications on. Guys, if you have nothing better to do with your day, have a great one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like I say, if you guys want explanations on how things work, or you need more help on things, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Hit up the Den. I'm going to make a Discord server at some point for it. Guys, I hope you guys had a great day. Continue being strong. See y'all later.